Hey guys, first fan of the night.
First fan of the night.
So, for behind the scenes footage, including a cool speed control test we did earlier today, go to patreon.com/dspiffy. So what is this, your metalness?
It is a RickBlender.
A RickBlender, El Blendero del Riquisha.
And we have, does it blend?
Does it blend? Well, we'll find out.
On this week's edition of Blending.
That's true. And I don't know what year this is. Pete and I have our suspicions that this might be older.
After they added the switch housing to it.
That's well, after they added the switch housing was 76. So this could really only be 76 or maybe 77. I didn't see a date, though. Rick can probably figure out the date when he gets here. He knows how to talk to RickBlenders. But let's see how it performs. Yeah, this is quite... I went from having one RickBlender to having quite a few RickBlenders. So, you know.
What did that one in the attic draw?
That's a 2-amper.
That is a 2-amper.
That's a 2-amper. Okay. We don't know what this one draws yet.
Yeah.
It's a mystery. Because we didn't test it before the video.
Okay, well, this is set to low.
And as you know, low on these is still...
It's going to wobble as blenders.
Yeah, it's a little wobbly. Wobbly, wobbly, wobble, wobble.
Got that Malaise wobble.
Yeah, I mean, if we hang it somewhere... Oh, that's very windy. If we were to hang it somewhere, we could balance it better, I'm assuming. But it would take some time. You want to do a RPM test there?
Oh, yeah. This one definitely runs better than that one.
Then which one? The attic, you mean? Yes. The attic one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why that one is just sluggish.
I don't know. The one in my garage is that way, too.
Which one?
The 4-blader.
4-blade, the little one?
No, the big 4-blade. The one with the housing on it.
Oh.
That's a 76. I think that's another 2-amper. Is there dust on the lens, maybe? It's been giving us problems the past couple days. Wobble, dee, wobble, dee, wobble, wobble, dee, wobble. It does not want to blend.
Yeah.
You got the white tape? You gonna try that?
I could do that. But
not yet.
I'm getting 274.3. 274 already.
274?
Yeah, I wonder if that...
Divided by 4. I think it's faster than that, honestly.
Oh yeah, of course. No, I think that might have somehow gave me... 458.
That seems more in line.
Yeah, that's definitely more than 100.
Yeah.
That's
about 115. That seems closer.
818.
Wow, we're all over the place today. I don't think it's 818. I don't think it's over 200. What?
You sure?
Because that would be 205. I don't think it's quite 205 yet, is it?
Oh, it's...
Well, let's see what it does on the high. Maybe it is.
Oh, yeah.
You want to try and reach that pull chain?
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, I just can't. This pull chain's so high.
This is the worst day of my life. Buy fan stick.
And featuring Florida fan.
Florida fan stick, which is 69% longer and harder than regular fan stick. To find out more, go to buyfanstickxxx.com. I don't even know if we're showing this on camera. Let's...
Oh, that's definitely
Big difference, yeah.
It seemed like 200 RPM before.
It did, maybe it is. Let's see what it is now.
Oh, that's definitely, that's looking in the...
And we're drawing 215. This might be the highest current draw I've seen on a blender.
Okay.
I forgot to do power factor and all that for the last one, but we know what it'll be. It's going to be...
I'm getting 1090.
Wow. 273. But you know what? I believe it. That really does seem to be flying like that.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the faster blenders we've tested. Why don't you come down and check the thingy doodle.
Okay.
Check the, we'll do that first.
Okay.
Now we're back down to 214.
Yeah. 192 watts and 3/4.
Yep, K63s seem to be pretty solidly around 3/4 power factor. Yeah, now let's see how... the other ones we've tested are all in the low 9,000s.
I am getting, 787.
Whoops.
That's 787 right there. Easily.
Wow. That is 1200 CFM is what we're getting on that, or 11,600.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is over 9,000.
Yeah, 11,600.
The other blenders we tested.
Yeah,
were,
that is wow. Okay, that one you're right. This is definitely performing.
Yeah, like probably above gold line.
It is above a gold line, actually. Gold line. Well, we've had some gold lines. Yeah, I think the most we've had was a platinum line that was like 11 something. That was in the same range as this.
Yeah, and this with the straight blades.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's time for spin down?
Yes, definitely time for
Okay, so that probably was right when you got the 200 RPM rating on low. This one is
yeah,
just...
it looked like the speed of a residential.
Why is this being blurry? There we go.
It's like a residential on high.
Yeah, on low. Okay, I'm going to give Pete a little more room here. Yeah, we didn't have to do anything to this one either. Original... I wonder... I mean, it's possible the capacitor has drifted up. Although usually when the capacitor drifts up on these, they draw more current, but they don't go faster.
Right. I remember I had an updrafted tat out of my batch, and it was slower, but then when I changed the capacitor, you know, to the right value, it flew. And this looks like it's having a long spin down, so I think these are good bearings yet. It's having this long of a spin down. Oh my god, it's still spinning.
I know, we didn't even have to oil the bearings.
Nope. Only thing I did was clean out the balloon pieces.
Yeah. And apparently it's been sitting in somebody's storage shed for 12 years.
Oh.
I think the blade that just passed the garage door, the one that's now it's facing the loft, now it's facing us, I think that one's bent up a little and bent back a little.
Yeah, I tried bending it the other way.
Oh, that's the same one?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I measured it. It measures higher, and I also tried bending it in my vise. That's why I took it off, just to go take it over to my vise.
Yep.
All right, it's finally...
Where do you think this one's going to start now?
I think, since I've never really tested a 2-amp blender,
yeah,
I'm thinking it's going to actually start higher.
Probably.
Like maybe 5.
That's what the one in the organ shop started at, was 5, so that's a good guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll say 6, I guess.
All right, yeah, I don't think 3 or 4, maybe
Might
2.
4. 4 is possible. I don't think 3 for sure.
Yeah, all right. 1, 2. You plugged in? Yeah. 3. It's not even drawing current.
It's on, oh, you're right. It's not drawing anything. Is it on? Yeah, it's on cap.
Yep. And Decade is plugged in.
It's spinning now.
Yeah. But
I don't know why it's not drawing current.
Oh, it's drawn very minute amounts. It's kind of flopping just because it's... So this is 4. Now it's drawing. I think it did start on 3, but it was just too low to read.
That's weird.
Yeah, this is lower than I thought this was going to start.
Same. And especially because I've never had something draw when it wasn't... I've never had something start when it wasn't drawing a measurable amount of current. That's very strange.
Yeah. Okay, well, we were both wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. And then here's 5. Still pretty slow, even though the current draw looks typical, so at least I know it would work on 5. 6. But I don't know if they were K63 or K55s. The ones at Noah's Ark in that Ark game room.
Yeah, I never saw those in person, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. And they had light kits on them. They had spherical globe type. Sometimes the lights were on in some portions. Others, they had long pull chains for them.
Mm-hmm.
Here's 7. And here comes 8.
Oh, God, I forgot about the crunching. Crunch, 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 crunch. I thought this one might not even start by 8, so we wouldn't have a chance to do all the crunching. I completely forgot about it.
Mm-hmm. Smeary. 8. 9. Well, definitely 8 is a good low.
Yeah, I'm really surprised.
Yeah. And typically most K63s, 8 was a perfect low.
Yeah.
10. It's got that Malaise wobble.
Yeah, I could do without that, but, you know.
Yeah. 11.
Uh-oh. Okay, so I wasn't able to warn you before, which was good because it turned out not to be as severe of an earthquake as we sometimes get. But for 12, just be careful. Get as far away from your screens as you can. Wear protective gear, wear PPE. You never know how bad it's going to be.
12.
Crunch, 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 crunch. God, and he's adding candy now.
time we got buffalo flavored.
Those are actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't normally buy chips very often, but those are very good. I will have to. I don't know. Are Pringles baked? Are they healthier? Or are they still like fried?
I don't know.
If they're healthier, then I'll buy them and keep them in the house.
Kind of are.
I try not to.
They're not as oily as like Lay's.
That's true.
So.
I try to avoid empty calories. You know what empty calories are?
Sort of.
It's when something that a food that you eat that provides no nutritional value. Chips is an example. They're not doing anything to help you, other than making you a little less hungry. But they're not that filling, and they don't have vitamins. They don't have a lot of fiber. They don't have a lot of protein.
Well, I also like pork rinds.
Pork rinds are surprisingly...
they're like chips.
They're like chips, but they're higher. They're lower in carbohydrates, and they're higher in, I think, protein. Either protein or fiber. They have something.
Yeah.
Pork rinds are actually, if you're doing like a low carb diet, pork rinds are actually pretty healthy.
Yeah.
I don't care for them though, but
I actually like their barbecue flavors, and sometimes their spice.
Yeah, they're not the worst thing in the world.
This is 13, but 12 was a perfect medium low.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, your metalness.
Yeah, I mean, this is like perfect hardware store speed right here.
What control do you have the one on in the enclosure? Oh, God, the crunching. The crunching! The crunching! I think that's our clue. Okay, so if you wanted to swap this into the enclosure, then you wouldn't even have to change the control. You can leave the control that's there.
14. 15. 16. 17.
Getting closer. You already did a little extra crunching. You don't have to torture people with more crunching.
18.
It's okay. They'll forgive you for not doing it.
19.
I think he's going to do it anyways. Everybody be careful. This could be the big one.
And 20.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
And the sweet tarts. But this is matches the low speed of it.
In current draw?
Yeah, and speed too. Well, maybe
it's a little slower. I bet you it's drawing like. I bet you the power factor. What's the power? Check and see what the power factor is.
Let's see. 0.42.
Yeah, but I bet you the low speed has a power factor more like 3/4.
Yeah.
So.
But again, this is also a hardware store speed right here.
That's true.
Perfect hardware store fan.
That's true. I'd never be mad walking into a hardware store seeing Blenderfans.
Yep. 21.
In fact, you could technically call both Menards and Farm and Fleet hardware stores, and both of them had RickBlenders at one time.
Menards did?
Over the snack bar.
I never saw blenders in a Menards. But...
I've seen only in pictures. I've seen it. They had the earliest ones had RickBlenders over the snack bar.
I know the Farm and Fleet of Waukesha by the Waukesha Restore does.
Lots of RickBlenders.
Half of them are RickBlenders. The other half are Comfort Breezes. I remember on the far side is Comfort Breezes, which is still cool to see. I'm talking K55 ones.
Oh, yeah.
Here is some 25. 30. Okay, I'm just skipping and I'm getting close to high. Let's see, what did it draw on high?
Like 2.14.
Okay, so I'm close. 31. 32. I'm getting close. 33. 35. I'm right there with high.
Yeah, I'm sure it will go over given the opportunity.
I think that something like this will. Let's see. Let's see. 36. Minutely over. It was like... I just hit the high. It was like just a minute. So let's see if it goes over any more. Yep. Yep, now it is. But before it was just a minute.
Yeah.
Where it was just... Okay, we got solid state. And solid state.
How quiet do you think it's going to be? Sometimes these can be silent, sometimes they can be noisy, they can be anywhere in between.
I don't think I can quite chant silent, but I'm going to say bedroom quiet.
Okay.
Bedroom quiet means like very tiny amount.
Yeah.
Like mine does.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's not noticeable offhand, but I'd have to concentrate at it to listen for it.
Well, let's see.
All right, what did you say?
I was going to chance it with silent.
Okay. Inching it up.
Not silent. I think you might have got this one. So far, it's not going over bedroom. It's getting a little louder.
It's like...
I'd still say bedroom.
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty damn
about
quiet.
What mine is. It's definitely quiet enough for, say, a church. If this were, you know, a church install.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a hardware store.
Yeah, a hardware store. But, well, even a hardware store, we'd care a bit less about it.
That's true.
It could be living room quiet and it would not bother. Yeah, I've heard 1895s in hardware stores.
Oh, yeah. On solid state.
They don't seem to care that much.
No. Okay, well, let's do 0 to high. That's going to be real curious with this one. Because of it having such a high current draw.
Yes.
It almost behaves like a shaded pole.
I notice it does. This is when Emerson was trying to get out of the shaded pole.
Yep.
You know that whole story.
Yep.
Andrew, of course, when he did the Edison, he was talking about many were trying to get out of that.
Yeah, because shaded pole gives you limited control options. They're sometimes noisier, harder to reverse. Okay.
And also high current draw of like at least 3 amps.
Yeah, people didn't really care about that as much back then, but yeah. What are you thinking as far as
I'm gonna say big inrush.
How big?
Ooh, at least maybe a 1/10.
Okay.
At least.
I'll say small, but I think Pete might be right. Let's see. Wow.
It's one of those no inrush. It's more like it climbs.
It's climbing.
Yeah, that's different.
Let's see.
No, that's what it's gonna be right there.
I thought I saw it go up to 215 before and drop, but I guess I'm wrong. Wow.
Nope.
Okay. Well, it is time to thank. First of all, how Rick do you think the RickBlenders are?
Oh.
Since they have his name in them.
Well, they gotta be at the top end of avocado appliance.
Pretty sure. God, this one's powerful.
It is, and this one being this powerful, this will definitely fit that.
Never know what you're gonna get with a RickBlender. Some of them are high current draw and slow.
Yeah.
Some of them are high current draw and fast. I mean, none of them suck, so that's at least a good thing.
Right.
Okay, let's talk about our sponsors. You got to see FanStick earlier in the video. FanStick is our original sponsor.
This is the original
FanStick. And what is the slogan for FanStick, your metalness? FanStick is the solution to all of our problems. To find out more, go to buyfanstick.com, fanstick.biz, lightstick.biz, and for Florida FanStick, which is 69% longer and harder than regular FanStick, go to buyfanstickxxx.com. Yep. We had dinner earlier, and it was okay. Yeah. But you know where I wish we could have eaten?
Yes.
Taco Burrito Mexico, where you can get a taco, a burrito, or a Mexico. I would have definitely gone for some Mexico tonight.
Yes, me too.
Another day, perhaps.
I hope.
And I would have been happy to wash it down with a refreshing... What's the beverage of fan collectors, your metalness? Sperry. What do you think about Sperry?
It's very good.
Very good. Who made this fine lighting we use in our videos?
Part of it, one of the fixtures is...
Two of them.
Two of them, actually. The Good
Manufacturing Company. We didn't need excellence. That was just too much.
Yes.
So, you got to hear from one of our sponsors earlier in the video. The control that might be perfect for this particular fan. What do we call that? 81220 LLC, where our motto is crunch, 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 crunch. The only sound that comes from your fans is crunching. We didn't get to play Rick or Sheep yet today.
No, we didn't.
Sheep have been surprisingly quiet, and so has been Rick. But if we wanted to go play Rick or Sheep, we still could. All we have to do is go to rickorsheep.com. So, Jonas, what do you have to say?
What do we have to say?
Yeah. You gotta get in the camera, though, if you're going to be...
That I like doorbells. Love doorbells.
Doorbells.
And organs.
Organs.
And do you got any homestead catalogs?
Pardon me, do you have any...
Do you have any homestead catalogs?
Mm-hmm. What do you think of House on the Rack, Jonas?
One word. Incredible. One word. Overwhelming. One word. Marvelous. One word. Magnificent. Okay, I think we've covered all the bases. So as always, for behind-the-scenes footage, including more of Jonas visiting us in the middle of the day here, you can go to patreon.com/dspiffy. I can't tell the difference, I think, between the two Jonases. Can you? Not at all. So, and as always, thanks for watching, and bye FanStick.
Thanks for watching.